Welcome back to the series where I convince you to make fresh bread at home, and today we are making croissants. I have developed what I think is the easiest way to make these, and by the end of this video, I think you'll feel not only convinced, but confident in your ability to make fresh croissants from scratch. So grab your mixing bowl, we're gonna whisk together milk, butter, cane sugar, and yeast, and then we'll mix in flour and salt and knead until a dough forms. And then while we let this rest in the fridge for 30 minutes, we're gonna make the butter block. So take a cold stick of butter, place it on a piece of parchment paper, and place another piece of parchment paper on top, and then pound that stick of butter with whatever kitchen tool you'd like. I used a loaf pan, and then once it starts to flatten, you'll be able to roll it out into a rectangle. Ideally with a rolling pin, but at this point, I refuse to get one and continue to use my glass jars. Then we're gonna stick that in the freezer while we roll out our chilled dough. Then we'll roll it out and we'll start laminating by folding the dough like so, and then rolling it out again. We'll do that 2 more times, and then we'll cut the dough into triangles. I decided to do wild blueberry almond croissants. They were so good. So I added the almond filling and wild blueberries before we rolled the dough into croissants. And then you'll bake them until golden and crispy, and they are just so perfect. And I'm telling you, they taste so good warm out of the oven, and because you made them yourself from scratch. I have all the recipe details in the caption. Let me know if you try.